Imagine waking up one morning and seeing headlines everywhere saying Elon Musk became a trillionaire. Then a few hours later, you hear another headline claiming he had lost billions of dollars. Now, you're like many people on social media. Your first reaction might be, wow, how can someone gain so much and lose so much money so quickly? But here's the truth. Most people discussing these stories don't have absolute idea of how stock market works and company valuation. So today we're going to be breaking down exactly what happened, why the headlines are misleading, and most importantly, the financial lessons every investor can learn from the situation. Because this isn't really about Elon Musk. It's a story about how money works. Now, welcome to Finance with Monisade. If you are new to my channel, we talk about everything wealth building, wealth creation. We talk about business, and we talk about the stock market and everything that has to do with the stock market. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, I want you to click on the subscription button because there's a lot of things to learn while you are still on this channel. Now, let's go to the business of today. When SpaceX went public, investor excitement was through the roof. This wasn't just another company listing on the stock market. This was SpaceX, the company behind reusable rockets, the company behind Starlink, the company many people believe will dominate the future of space exploration. As soon as the shares started trading, demand exploded. Investors rushed in, institutional funds rushed in, retail traders rushed in. Everybody wanted a piece of the company. And as demand increased, the stock price skyrocketed. The overall valuation of SpaceX increased as well. And because Elon Musk owns a significant stake in the company, the value of the company automatically increased dramatically. Now, this is where the headlines came from. Some estimates suggested that the company value of the stake pushed its net worth close to about $1 trillion. Now, immediately, social media exploded because he became the first $1 trillion in the world. People started calling him the first world trillionaire. Memes flooded the internet. And there was one problem. Most people actually misunderstood what they were looking at. The net worth of a person does not actually equals to the cash the person owns. Now, I'm going to explain this. This is probably the most important lesson in this entire video, and I want you to stay with me. Let's imagine a simple example. Suppose you buy a piece of land in Ibadan for 10 million naira. 5 years later, the property prices increases. Then a real estate agent tells you the land is now worth 15 million naira. What happened? Did somebody transfer an extra 40 million naira into your bank account? Of course not. You are richer on paper. Until you see the land, the money isn't even in your account. This same principle applies to stocks. When the stock market says Elon Musk shares are worth hundreds of billions of dollars, that is based on the current market price. It's an estimation, evaluation, not necessarily the money he has in cash in bank. Now, many people hear the phrase Elon Musk is worth $1 trillion, and then they begin to imagine a bank account with 12 zeros. It doesn't actually work that way. The overwhelmingly majority of billionaire wealth exists in assets, stocks, businesses, real estate, investments, and not in cash. And when I mean cash at bank. The question we should ask ourselves as investors is, or as people who want to know more about the stock market and valuation of assets is, why didn't he actually become a trillionaire in cash? Now, this is the reason. Let's think about this logically. Supposedly, Elon owns 40% of a company valued at $2.5 trillion. His stake would theoretically be worth about $1 trillion. But what if he decides to sell all his shares tomorrow? Could he actually collect $1 trillion? Probably not. And here's why. When shareholders sell massive amount of stocks, they create supply, huge supply. And when supply floods the market, prices drops. The more shares they sell, the more the stock price drops, which means the valuation starts falling as well. So while the shares may be valued at $1 trillion on paper, converting all of that into cash is an entirely different story. Let's address the second part of this story. Why did the stock price fall after all the excitement? The answer is very simple: reality setting. Every IPO experiences a battle between excitement and fundamentals. At first, investors are buying the dream, the future, the story, the hype. But eventually, investors begin asking tougher questions like, how much profit is this company making? Is the valuation justified? What risk exists? How much debt does the company have? What future growth is already priced in? As these questions emerged, some investors began taking profits. Others became concerned about valuation, and suddenly the stock started correcting. Let's take the biggest financial lessons here. And this lesson is very important for every investor who desires to own shares or stocks in major markets in the world or in their country. This story highlights one of the biggest mistakes people make when discussing wealth. People confuse valuation with cash, assets with liquidity, net worth with spending power. They are not the same thing. Now, a house can make you a millionaire, but you can't buy groceries with your house. A business can make you millions, but you still need cash flow to sort bills. A stock portfolio can be worth billions, but that doesn't mean you can instantly withdraw every naira or dollar. Now, this is why financial literacy matters. Headlines are designed to attract attention, but understanding money requires looking deeper. That is, when you need to understand money, as money moves in the stock market, you need to have an in-depth understanding of technicals and fundamentals. Because most of us are not Elon Musk. We're trying to build wealth one step at a time. And here are some of the lessons, key lessons for you and I who are retail investors in the stock market. The first lesson here is to focus on assets. Assets create wealth over time. The second lesson is don't get carried away by headlines. Headlines fuels hype. Always understand the numbers behind the story. Now, the third lesson is, which is the most important lesson for this video, is to learn the difference between paper wealth and liquid wealth. They are not the same thing. So it's important to know what valuation really means. Valuation as per cash at hand or valuation as per cash in assets. Now, these two are not the same thing. So don't confuse these two. Let me ask you a question. So did Elon Musk become a trillionaire? Yes, he did on paper, perhaps briefly. Did he have $1 trillion sitting in cash? Absolutely not. Did he lose hundreds of billions of dollars in a few hours? Not in the way social media is making it sound. What really happened was a change in market valuation, and that's a lesson every investor should understand. The next time you see a headline about someone gaining or losing billions overnight, remember this: the market can change the value of an asset in seconds. But true financial literacy comes from understanding what those numbers actually mean. Now, if you found this video valuable and helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with somebody who thinks net worth and cash are the same thing. My name is Monisade. This is Finance with Monisade, and I will see you in my next video.